Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. This may sound like deja vu, but ex-Raider Henry Ruggs' fatal DUI case is moved again. And that leads our top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. The district judge's latest order is in response to a petition filed by Ruggs' attorneys. Review-Journal's James Schaefer details this ongoing saga of musical chairs with the judges.
District Judge Jennifer Schwartz did decide today who will be presiding over the Ruggs case, this continuing the ongoing saga of just which judge will oversee the case. Now going back to Justice of the Peace Bonaventure, who presided over it initially, but had recused himself from the case altogether.
Look, I'll send this back.
District Judge Schwartz said she would order the case back to Bonaventure for a follow-up hearing Monday, but said he would not be ordered to preside over the case indefinitely. The case surrounding the fatal DUI crash of Henry Ruggs that killed Tina Tintor and her 3-year-old golden retriever back in November of 2021. Ruggs' attorneys David Chesnoff and Richard Schoenfeld have been filing motions to get this case back to Bonaventure, who initially recused himself due to comments he made about the Ruggs case while he was running for office back in 2022. For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
And you can see dozens of people gathering Saturday night at the taco truck Casa del Sabor at the corner of Bonanza Road and Las Vegas Boulevard to show solidarity to the workers attacked by a group last week that was captured on video.
It does give like a little bit of madness. You get, a little angry, but, you just want justice for the vendors, for the people getting attacked.
Employees are asking authorities for more security, saying there seems to be no consequences for these kinds of cases. Police say one person was arrested and one more was cited after the attack. And a deputy Clark County manager is on leave while officials investigate whether he improperly intervened in his son's discipline case. Review-Journal's Renee Semmerauer has more.
That's right. Deputy County Manager Jeff Wells has been on paid leave for nearly 2 months. In an email exchange with the Review-Journal, he confirmed that his son, Tom Wells, who also worked for the county, was disciplined for an unspecified employment issue.
All of those agencies Jeff Wells oversaw, and all those agencies had severe corruption or other issues with them.
Last year, Wells was the subject of a Review-Journal investigation questioning his oversight of various departments of county government.
But after the discipline was handed down, Jeff Wells went to a county attorney and talked to her about it. Management of the county felt that was inappropriate and put him on leave while they're investigating the issue.
Jeff Wells says he has informed his staff that he plans to retire in early April. Meanwhile, his son's employment with Clark County ended last month, but the county won't say whether he quit or was fired. You can read the full story at lvrj.com.
Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casino's STN Sports. Download the app today. There will officially be a new signal caller in Las Vegas as the Raiders have agreed to terms with free agent quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo. On the first day of the NFL's legal tampering period, the Silver and Black agreed to terms with the 31-year-old QB to a 3-year, $67.5 million deal. Jimmy G will be reunited with Raiders head coach Josh McDaniels, who was his offensive coordinator and QB coach in New England from 2014 to 2016. As a starter, Garoppolo has an overall record of 40-17 with a Super Bowl appearance. While Garoppolo does have a winning record, his injury history continues to be a red flag as he has missed 18 games over the last 3 seasons.
In Business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada. Bank on accountability. A year-long road work is officially underway between downtown Las Vegas and Henderson. This $46.8 million I-515 and US 95 corridor improvement project kicked off Sunday between Wyoming Avenue in downtown Las Vegas to Sunset Road in Henderson. If you drive around that area, watch out for traffic backups due to lane restrictions, which will be in place until August. The upgrades include pavement resurfacing, new signs, signals, upgraded lighting, and technology. In Weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. The temps are now in the 60s, set to cool to the 50s around midnight, with some clouds rolling through. Onto your weekday forecast. On Tuesday, you may want to have an umbrella handy. A high of 69 and low of 58 degrees with a 36% chance of rain and 20-mile-per-hour winds. Almost identical conditions expected Wednesday before the winds dwindle on Thursday and Friday and the skies clear up. Then more cloud coverage for your upcoming weekend. In Health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital. We're here for you when you need us. While California is bracing for another flood, 4 Las Vegas residents and 1 Pahrump resident are there right now. The American Red Cross of Southern Nevada's 5 volunteers are visiting Delano, a small town about 30 miles from Bakersfield, serving meals, providing shelter, medical and emotional assistance. One of the volunteers saying, "I love to do humanitarian work and service, and I like to respond to the disasters where there is great need."
In sports, the brackets are set and Las Vegas is on the board to host this year's NCAA West Regional. T-Mobile Arena will play host to the Sweet 16 and Elite 8 on March 23rd and 25th. Teams that have a good chance of playing in Las Vegas are number 1 seed Kansas, number 2 seed UCLA, number 3 seed Gonzaga, and number 4 UConn. If number 11 seed Nevada is able to make it out of the play-in game and upset 3 teams along the way, Wolfpack fans could see their team take the court in Las Vegas. Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Lady Rebels will face Michigan on Friday in the first round of the NCAA Tournament. UNLV, a number 11 seed that went 31-2 this season, is a 250-1 long shot at station casinos to win the national title. South Carolina, the number 1 overall seed, is the -200 favorite to win it all. Number 1 seeds Indiana and Stanford are each 7-1.
In Entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. A Strip headliner gets injured while performing a terrifying drop. Review Journal's John Katsimidas tells us how the show must go on.
Superstar illusionist, daredevil stuntman, and some would say crazy person, David Blaine, suffering a dislocated right shoulder on Saturday night during his drop into a stack of boxes from 80 feet high at the theater at Resorts World. Blaine finished the show after being treated on stage. He's undergoing evaluation this week, and he says he's not going to miss any other shows on the schedule. This is just all part of the risk of being who he is.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have Amazon Fire TV, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.